This just in on HQ, some news out of golf where Tiger Woods is undergoing back surgery Friday morning in Florida. The now 48-year-old Woods says he had a micro decompression surgery on the lumbar spine. Tiger put out a statement on Friday afternoon. He says he's, quote, hopeful this will help alleviate the back spasms and pain I was experiencing throughout most of the 2024 season. Now, Tiger then also goes on to say that he's looking forward to getting through rehab and, quote, getting back to normal life activities, including golf. Now, Tiger, if you remembered, struggled through the 2024 schedule, finishing 60th at the Masters, missing the cut at each of the final three major tournaments of the year. Let's welcome in our golf analyst, Patrick McDonald. And Patrick, you hear this news, more back issues for Tiger. He's having yet another surgery after what we saw in 2024. What would you consider a successful run in 2025 with all that in consideration for Tiger Woods?
Oof, that's a good question, Jacqueline. Probably a season where he doesn't go under the knife, right? A season where he can go through the PGA Tour, not withdraw at all, and perhaps play 4 rounds once a week, right? We haven't seen Tiger Woods play 4 rounds all that often, really, ever since that single car accident in February of 2021. He made the cut at the Masters, obviously, this year for a record 24th consecutive time. But outside that, there was little, if anything, to celebrate if your name is Tiger Woods this year. So I think success for him would be not having another surgery, as sad as it says. This is number 6, I believe, for him in the last decade, just on his back alone. We go back to the Masters in 2023. He had to withdraw from that tournament and have ankle surgery as well. So the CBS receipt that is Tiger Woods' injury history is really just lining up more and more by the day. And so I think success for him in 2025 is to get through it healthy, maybe string together a good round here or there. But really, that's all we can really ask for Tiger right now.
Yeah, when we're talking about injury history, we certainly don't want to compare it to a CVS receipt. Absolutely not. We know that Tiger participates in the majors because he believes he can still win and still compete at a high level, Patrick. We've heard him talk about it time and time again at every tournament that he's played. But even if he's not as competitive, in your eyes, how important is it that Tiger is still out there on the course just for the vibes, for fans of the game of golf, and just an ambassador of the sport?
I think there's kind of 2 perspectives to take here. One, from the media point of view, we need to tell the people who ask Tiger Woods at every major championship, hey, Tiger, can you win this week? And Tiger's been programmed ever since he's put a golf club in his hand to think he can win. And he has proven it throughout the majority of his life that he can. But at nearly 49 years of age, we have to change our expectations of what success is for Tiger Woods. So from that point of view, I'm asking my media members to put that question to the side. But it is so important for Tiger Woods to still be out there, because on the grounds, it's just so different when Tiger Woods is playing golf. We heard the roars there Friday at Augusta National when he was well out of the tournament. He was not going to catch Scotty Scheffler. He wasn't going to catch any of the contenders, but him fighting for that cut streak at Augusta National, it was far different from the leaders. You could hear it in the sound around the different corridors there at Augusta National. So despite him kind of entering his Michael Jordan wizard years where there's a lot of ugly golf shots, it's kind of not pretty sometimes. People might complain that he's on TV too much. You got to realize he's arguably the best golfer to ever grace our game, and we have to appreciate the time we have left with him where he can still dazzle a little bit. He still has some Tiger magic. The short game that he put on display there at the Masters this year was vintage Tiger Woods, so we have to appreciate that a little more. And I think, Jacqueline, it's huge that he still goes out there.
Yeah, and to your point, Patrick, the I don't want to say fans, the patrons there at Augusta, the crowd was following, and if there are phones allowed, they are all out every time he is there at the tee box. Patrick McDonald, we certainly appreciated joining us here on HQ. We are following that news that Tiger Woods undergoing yet another back surgery. The conversation continues over on the First Cut podcast. Our guys always breaking down the latest headlines, biggest news in golf. Make sure you download, listen wherever you get your pods, or you can watch right now by scanning that QR code.